Hello there, I am Arcane Costumes. After a ton of questions with you guys, I'm finally going to do that cosplay breakdown video about Jesus Victor, Glorious Revolution, Machine Herald, whatever you want to call him. Today I'm going to talk about how we made the costume, and I'm saying we here because I did not do this on my own, please, no. Actually, most of it was done by my lovely fiancée, Midlight Costumes. I'll check her down below, check out her profile. She's a wonderful woman, very smart, very great, very beautiful. Basically, she did all the sewing work and she painted me while I was wearing the bodysuit. We made it in a week. We saw Victor and we were like, I love him. Most of the questions were about the bodysuit. You guys thought I was walking down the convention floor on my bare feet. I was not. My bodysuit has feet. And some guys asked where to buy it. It's not a special bodysuit. It's just an old bodysuit I had laying around because in this household, we recycle. We reuse and we recycle, especially with a hobby like this because you're using a lot of materials. It was white. Yours doesn't have to be white. Buy a gray one for God's sake. There went a lot of paint into this. We just painted it while I was wearing it because this is a very stretchy material. Over here you can see I didn't paint it because you're not seeing my ass, so it doesn't matter. You want to paint it while you're wearing it because you want it to fit your own body. If someone who's larger than you wears it, it's gonna like stretch out on those pieces you're painting and it's not gonna fit your body correctly. If someone who's smaller than you is wearing it, the paint is gonna it's gonna shape to that person, and the paint is gonna crack when you're stretching it too much, when you're putting it on. So put it on yourself, have a friend, family member, I don't know, someone paint you. The kind of paints I used, acrylic paint. Because we made a lot of Borderlands costumes, and I love acrylic paint. I did use a textile medium and water down my paint. A textile medium is like something you mix through your paints to make your paint a bit more flexible. Even though we used watered down acrylics and textile medium, it's still pretty stiff. So if you can, if you look up close, you can see that the paint kind of shatters. That's okay. Then these gold pieces are sometimes painted on. Most of the times they're low density foam because that's the most flexible foam you can get. Then covered with a flexible primer and painted with acrylics. Something I forgot to mention was that the foam pieces on the suit are glued on with contact cement, because that's a glue that sticks well and is kind of flexible. It especially sticks well to foam and then a painted surface like acrylic. It stayed on well. I didn't do all the intricate detailing on his chest because that was covered by ropes and we had a week to do it. So basically, that's how we made the bodysuit. It's not rocket science. Next questions were about I got some about the staff, but I already answered those in a different video, so go check that one out. It's a very easy prop to make, a lot of room for mistakes, and very fun. If you're getting into this hobby, make something like this. You know, you're learning how to paint, you're learning how to prime, you're learning how to build a sturdy prop, and you're learning how to work with foam. There's the ropes. Midlight made those. I cannot say too much about it because I don't know too much about the process. I only know that she spent an entire day's worth of time. Hello, cat. Draping. So basically, it's a skirt and the top. And I can turn it around for you guys if that helps. Ta-da! Basically, my arm goes underneath here. And then this is it's dry brushed with acrylics to give it more of the arcane style. Normally I spent hours on painting. We did not have hours. This was finished at 3 a.m. the evening before the convention. Then this pin is 2mm foam covered in Warba. And Warba is something you heat and it's plasticky. There's a better term for it. I'm not sure how to explain it right now. But I wanted it to be thin but sturdy, so that's why I made it that way, and I glued some pin backings on it. It looks like a monster from up close, but over there it looks fine. Don't look at it. And then one of the most complicated parts of this costume were those belts. I wanted them to fit in the exact same way as Victor has them. I started with making these circles. They're also from foam. What else? cover it with wood glue as a primer. So you have like flexible primers or wood glue. Wood glue is like, you can use it as a primer. It's cheap, it's sturdy, it gives it like a plasticky feel, and it won't bend as much anymore. If it still bends, it's breaking. So I started with those pieces and I put them on the ropes, and I started like with tape, kind of like measuring how I wanted the belts to go. And then you're thinking, Dorian, that must be fabric. No, it's foam. I'm quicker with foam than I am with fabric. And because of it being foam, it stays in place better. It's very thin foam, so it's still like, it's flexible. These belts are not like sagging down and they're always staying on the same place. Like, also helps is that I put Velcro here, 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 because those are like connecting pieces. I needed it to stay in the same place on the ropes, just like Viktor has them. I want it to be accurate to the reference. And then over here, I just cut open the belts and I put some Velcro here to take it off. So that's basically how those things work. I also had one question about the hair. Those are clip-in extensions that go into my own hair because we didn't have time to order a wig. Basically, that's how we made this costume in a week. And I hope this helped. If you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer them. I also keep highlights on Instagram with how I make stuff. If this inspired you guys to make your own Viktor costume, please tag me because I love to see what you guys make. If you need advice, I'm your guide to a glorious revolution army. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the love on the Viktor costume.